Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the Morgue, MIR versus SLY. Very exciting night for all of us because we have a brand new format we're testing. We have been talking about this for a little while. I know SLY, I know MIR, they worked on their lineups, so this should be something very interesting. And we got a lot of people here observing tonight, so hopefully even if you're not playing, you can check this out, and we'll talk about it a little bit tomorrow to see what we like. You guys excited about tonight? If you guys are excited, drop me triple nines down below in the chat because I got some shout outs I want to give. I know Valar is in the house. Valar says hello, 99 kills, great mods. Chanimers, PDL player sponsors, bundle, box, burn coin, you name it. We are here to do it. So before we get too far into the stream, we are going to start a little bit early. Our goal is 8:45. We do have a quicker format, so we should be out of here a little bit earlier. As you guys know, one of the things that I really, there's Buford Justice in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Love it. Love it. Fireman Benny, you guys know him as Benny, but Buford Justice. Team Vox, you guys can see that. So I just want to say something to everybody. One thing, I mentioned this before. It's always a challenge when you have a microphone because emotionally, right? There's a lot of things going on. Our family, our PDL army is super, super tight. So I do just want to give a shout out tonight and just let you know we're thinking about you. To Trigger, best wishes to you and your family. Also to Busy B, I see Busy B in the house, and Busy B has Mr. B is going through some medical stuff as well. So you guys know we're always thinking about you guys. But one thing that we try to do is we want you to come here when you can. We want our players to come here because believe it or not, it's a pleasant distraction. And if I got too emotionally involved in the streams that we do, it would be very hard for me to be a distraction for all of you guys coming here. So certainly want to shout out to everybody out there. But I have the job because, like I said, I have a microphone and I got a crew that we got to get together tonight. So I just want to do that, and I want to transition to what we're gonna do tonight, because the best thing we can do to support our army and to support everybody is go out on the field and show people how we play our game. That is the big takeaway for our group, and let you know we're always right here. I mean, we ain't going nowhere, and sometimes you got to deposit emotion, and sometimes you got to withdraw emotion, right? So it's a little bit of both, and and we do both those things. So I just talked to Ron a little bit ago. We got Sir Tim working to get better. We got Buford Justice. You saw that a second ago. So Justice the Ninja is working to get a little bit better. So we got some big things for you guys. Kel and I have been talking about this for a little while. I don't have the items, but we are going to do like a new player bundle. Whenever we get a new player that's in there, we're going to come up with just some core items, some basic items that we think new players might be able to use and appreciate. So it'll be just kind of like a small bundle package, and then we'll send it to new players. So if you guys get some players to join your factions, then we'll set them up with some things just to get them where they can help the factions out immediately. Pretty cool stuff, right? So a lot of awesome things that we have in store. And the real name of the game is just getting together and playing. I mean, just come in, have a good time. For all new players, the things you got to remember is we've all been there, and we're all going to screw up. So just play. Just play and have fun. Do what you think is right. Just, throw a grenade, shoot, capture a chest. The best way to learn is to play and have fun. Our players are not just kind of one-hit wonders. So, you're going to be with your team for a while. So don't worry about that one move, that one game. If you mess up, there's another game and another game and another game. Just enjoy it. That's really what we're here for, is to give you guys kind of an outlet, have a good time. And the portal is amazing. So we're going to continue to develop the portal. And it's like, you know what? Crimson, you got so much stuff. So much stuff. Crimson's like, is that a new player thing? Like, Crimson could probably personally use her inventory to fund all of the new player stuff. That girl has got so much stats. Like, she's got... I'll stop. All right. And anytime I start talking about how powerful she is, she doesn't like it. She's like, Kills, stop it. Don't let anybody know I'm awesome. So, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. All right, so let me show you guys some of the numbers. defending Defender of the Year. Tonight's a big game, too. What a great segue, because Crimson showed up, and I can take you guys to the standings and to the player control points. Let me show you the standings first of all. This is a big game. I'm not going to lie. It's a big game for SLY tonight. They haven't gotten out of the gates the way they wanted to, but you can turn that around in a hurry. We got SLY at 0-2. We got MIR at 2-1 in first place with the tiebreaker, but a win here, a win there, and this thing is super, super close. You guys can do the math there. This is the 30-move match tonight, so it is 4 less moves. It's going to be pretty cool. We'll see how it works out. And then Monday night, I know everybody's super hyped about this. Monday night, we got SLY, we got ARC, we got Red Wedding. You guys have been trying to get this Red Wedding game. It is so good because you get, if you're the home team, you get to use 3 players get to use 2 legendaries. So they can use legendaries more than once. If you're the road team, you still get to pick 2 players to use legendaries more than once. And the thing about the Red Wedding is, this is SLY at ARC, but in a few weeks, we're going to have ARC at SLY. So whatever happens in the first match, you're going to get a mirror match, and then that team's going to have to go visit you in the near future. Wednesday night, we got Vox at MIR. A few weeks from now, we'll have MIR at Vox, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then the week after, we got Bosses and Bots Day Off. There will be no Bosses capping chest and no Cyborgs in that match. So you have to find another way to win the following week. So some really cool matches lined up for you guys. So pay close attention. It is going to get a little wild. All right, I'm going to take you guys to player control points. Check out these numbers really quick. Again, we only got a few games under our belt, so this will change drastically. Starting out with the gold bars, who would have thought Marshall Moonshot is going for Bomber of the Year? Check it out, 3 gold bars. We got Busy up there, number 2. We got Cat, number 2. Crimson, Dimes, Trigger, Bones, and the Assassin, all with 1 block. Look at the DZ. Dow creeping up on Crimson's territory. Now, he has played 1 more game, but we got a battle for Defender of the Year. Dow, 275 points. Crimson, 175. Cat, 150. JJ, Pope, Moonshot, all on the board with DZ points. Take it over to the Rover. Dow trying to become most lethal Rover against Julia. We got 3 ruffled feathers for Dow. Julia and Craven Light right there with 1 each. Range Rover. Moon calls it the Moon Rover. Moon's got a couple tires. Ron's got a couple tires. Julia with 2. Craven Light with 1. Deadly Dimes with 1 as well. Cannonball Run. Ha! I got Buford Justice. Anyway. All right. Gemstone with 2 cannonballs. Samurai with 2 cannonballs. Dimes, Football, Craven Light, B-Dub, all with 1. And the gold orb, we see Trigger, the Assassin, Julia, and also Kel. So this will be a long season, a lot of fun. Love the standings, and thanks so much, Julia, for putting those standings together. Appreciate the work you put into that. All right, I'm going to take you guys to tonight's Epic War Bundle, and this is sweet. This is good. If you've ever wanted, maybe if you missed out on some of the previous pets, maybe if you missed out on Thorn, well, I'm here to tell you, Taser's the best. Taser is hard-hitting with a little bit more. So I love it. I love this pet. I'm going to explain to you what it does shortly, but there's a whole lot of other stuff in this bundle as well. We'll start out at the top. Elixir ASC. Iron. You know what? Because Craven Light requested these, the Frantic 5s. I know he loves the Frantic 5s. Craven, how about 5 Frantic 5s? Are we feeling that? 5 Frantic 5s tonight. And then, I like things that are easy for me to remember. So, I hate to kind of do 5 Frantic 5s, 1 Thrill Smoke, 5 post-battle pet revives. How about I just go 5 Frantic 5s, 5 old school Thrill Smokes. I'm going to give you 5 of those tonight. That was a request by Dimes. And 5 post-battle pet revives. The silver bundle, really, really cool. Hexite, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. All right, we're going to go down to, and also, this is the last bundle before inventory. So I'll be working on inventory tomorrow, all weekend long. I'm going to get inventory out to everybody on Saturday. So you guys know we got some specials. We got something else we're going to show after this, the Super Bomber, so hold tight. But all of these items will show up on your inventory this weekend. So tonight's bundle and also the Super Bomber shortly. So we're going to go over to the red bundle. Red bundle. We're going to go Dire Red, Lagoon Ruby, Glyph of Mayhem, Combat Orb, Gas Blast by request, Red Summon Skins, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, and yes, I know most used items in the game. I'm just going to throw them out there. I'm going to give you 20 red gels. I'm going to give you 20. I'm not going to ask Dimes because she always, if I say 5, she says 10. I say 10, she says 20. It's 20. 20 red gels, 20 standard ammo added to all of your inventory. Go over to the gold bundle. Dire Blue, Lagoon Sapphire, Robust, Max Spark, M150s. 2 of those. If you are a part of Team MIR, the defending champions, you get 4 M50s. Anytime I add the M150s in there, if you're the defending champ, you get double that. So MIR will be getting M150s. I'll give you Dire Base, Bionic Torso Army, Platinum Skins, Onyx Skins, and by request, the bonus in between the gold and the green is Mirror Smoke. Take you over to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk. Those are all things that when the portal is up, you're gonna relish all of these items. You know, you see all these things in there now, you're like, man, Energy Orbs, Arrowhead, Spider Silk. Believe me, you're just gonna be like combining them and apply them to yourself. So there won't be a lot to sit in your inventory. You're gonna be using them. So you think you're going to have a lot in your inventory, guess again. Elemental Nirvana Stone. That is for the trigger pets. Neon Blue Gel by request. Vine Smoke by request. Max Seal Smoke. Glyph of Sever. Epic Armor Skins by request. Take it up top. Gold Summon Skins. Mythic Summon Skins. The Ejection Bomb. Super, super important. And then last and absolutely amazing Taser, everybody. And you get Enforcer Skins and you get the bonus. I'm going to tell you about Taser. If I just stopped right here and said, Taser, the damage that Taser does is a D300 pet. D300. It is hitting harder than other pets. It is hitting harder than legendaries. So yes, this is another hard-hitting pet. If I stopped right there, you'd say, all right, I love it. I got Thorn. Now I got Taser. It's gonna knock some people out, right? Not literally. But here's what Taser does. Okay? I want you to think of Taser a little bit like you think of Maverick. So when Taser gets close to a person that has a seal, a pet repel, it is going to call down some lightning and it is going to get rid of all the seals on that player. That is going to be absorption. That is going to be seal, and that is going to be pet repel. So it is going to stop short and it is going to blast all of those buffs off of you. So you know how some players like to put on a little bit of this, put on a little bit of that, put on a little bit of this. Taser is going to come up and say, bam. Now, here's the thing. As hard as Taser hits, it will not damage any character, any person that is over 75% health. So if you want Taser to damage someone, you got to have them under 75. It loves to feast on weaker targets. Now some of you are probably like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to get you down to 60, and then Taser's going to smoke you. So if you're at 80%, if you're at 90%, if your health is topped off, you can avoid some of the damage that Taser does. But it will still, when you attack somebody with it and it sees those seals and that pet repel, it's getting rid of them. That lightning is going to call down. Now it's not going to damage them, but it's going to stop. It's going to get rid of that. But if that person is not sealed and you use Taser and they're below 75%, it's going to hit harder than any pet that's out there. All right. I did not want this in tonight's gameplay. I want you guys to think about it a little bit. But I am going to play this. I'll play this item in Faction Wars, in battle royales, in Clash. This is the complete package of pets. A hard-hitting pet that gives you an ability to make you a lot more lethal. So I think, I'm going to taser you. It's going to get a little brutal, right? You're just going to taser people with your taser pet. All right, I think you guys are going to have a blast with this. Okay, Kel, I think we had a great box event last night, so I want to thank all of you guys for that box event. We sold out the next box event. That's going to be in 3 weeks. We got epic gear. We got a great story for you guys that we're in the process of doing. We got PDL-opoly, and we also got some additional portal stuff that we're going to be doing tonight. We're getting closer and closer to launch. So Kel's going to post that. So one thing that I'm going to ask you guys, if you have some time this weekend, would love to get your help. We are going to scale down some of what we do as a group. So we're going to probably have one more big volunteer session, and then we're not going to ask for volunteers for about 2 to 3 weeks because we got some new pages that we want to surprise you guys with when we launch the portal. So we will be putting in some time this weekend, but after that, we're probably going to say, hey, we might get 1 or 2 people, but we're not going to do a big group testing because we roll it out. It's going to look a lot different than what you guys have seen so far. All right, so I can see bundles. We got Dimes, B-Dub, Cat, Dow, Craven, Moonshot, Trigger, Valar, Bones, Flyrod, Ron, Jules, Crimson, Samurai, J-Law, Pope, JJ, Football, Tiny Ray, Jen, and Kel. And this was by popular request. And I got a little bonus for you guys tonight. So here it is. This is November. Look, we're the second day of November, and people are like, give me those grenades. Let me get them in my inventory. So look, we're going to give you guys 16 Terminators, 12 Geddons, 8 Cataclysm, 8 Carnage. But here's where it gets really good, okay? Because you got all of that. You got 2 Oracles. We know how good Oracle can be. Vapor, how good Vapor can be. First block, or Oracle last block. Seismic, going to be flipping tanks. Lithium, spreads flames, puts out flames. St. Elmo. St. Elmo is the most used. You thought it was Rapture? St. Elmo is the most used grenade. 2 of those for you guys. 2 Raptures. Look at the 4 corners. 2 Vlad's Verdict. 2 Whammos. 2 dud grenades. I can't wait to see the dud grenade used. I think it's a great grenade. It's going to be very strategic. And 2 Red's Revenge. But you know what? I promised you guys something extra, so here it is. I got a little die here that I'm going to roll. Oh, hold on. How about? There it is. Let's give you guys 4 St. Elmos in tonight's bundle. The die says that we got to give you guys a bonus, and there it is. So, Kel, that is tonight's Super Bomber, and we're going to double up to St. Elmo's and give you guys 4. Biggest, baddest Super Bomber we have ever put into effect. So, you got your Seismics to flip things. You got your Raptures to give you a little teardrop. St. Elmo is an instant point bonus. Vapors can deal damage to a person. Oracles, Lithiums, all the firepower out there. So, we will see them. We're going to see them. I promised you guys something big. I mean, look, this is our time. This is November. We're in the final 2 months of Play Dead Live this year before we kick off year number 4. We got great holiday events coming up. What better way than to hook you guys up with the biggest bomber bundle we've ever put on the face of PDL universe, a.k.a. Portalis. Portalis is our zone. I got my map maker. I saw my map maker tuning in there. So, she is here representing. All right, so Kel's going to list the bombers, and after we do that, we're going to get an early start. We're going to start at 8:51, 8:52. Got all of our pre-match ceremonies. And again, tonight we're going 4-4, 4-4. First round. Second half, 5-5-4. Super Bombers, I see B-Dub, Dimes, Trigger, Dow, Flyrod, Cat, Football, Bones, Deacon, Crimson, MIR Bank, Kel, and split. Valar and Julia, Samurai and Justice. Justice is already loading up the grenade. Oh boy. I'm telling you, man. You guys saw how good Riley was when she started. You wait till you see Justice. Justice is going to might be out there for Rookie of the Year. All right. Hey, thanks everybody. Awesome intro. So let me take you guys. I need starters. Starters only, not the subs. So that would be B-Dub, Moon, Kel, Samurai, Dimes, Ocean Man, Craven, and Bones. Give me your buffs. I'm going to take you guys down to the map while we get the buffs. Not going to tell you who the subs are and when they're coming in. We keep that a secret. But here we go. Also, big shout out to our super fans tonight. First of all, we got a lot of super fans, but I like to make it very personal to the honorary captains. So Seth, big shout out to you. Kathy, big shout out to you. Ranger Chris, my man Ranger Chris is date night, baby. And then Patty, the medic. So we can see these are all of our players we got. We can see some of our bench players tonight. We don't know who's coming in, when they're coming in. All right, we got our pre-match buffs. I see Moonshot, Ocean Man, Craven, Bones, B-Dub, Deadly Dimes, Valar. I see Kel. And that's 8. All right, here we go, everybody. Tonight's starting lineup. We've got in the rover position for the home team, also the captain. Remember, if you guys kill the captain, 150 bonus points. I'm not telling you got to kill the other team's captain, but if you do, might be a max award for most captain kills this season. Maybe. We'll add something to it. Starting out, though, we got Craven Light in the rover position in the captain position. Raven Light's going to be followed by Samurai. Samurai is down in the bomber position. Samurai is followed by Ocean Man in the bomber position for SLY. He'll be followed by B-Dub. Diagonally, she's the captain for the other team for MIR. B-Dub followed by Deadly Dimes in the DZ. Really? Not in the tank zone? That's a little different. Dimes is followed by Moonshot in the rover, a.k.a. Moon Rover. Moon is going to be followed by Bomber Bones in the tank position. Bones followed by Kel. Good luck tonight, everybody. Have a lot of fun. May the best team tonight win. Craven Light, you're on the clock. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your move in. I know Craven has been raring to go all day long. He said, tonight is the night. The SLY is going to get in the win column. So, super confident team. And why should SLY not be confident? They have the most wins regular season the last 3 seasons if you add those up. So, they certainly know how to get the job done. They adapt very well. So, SLY and MIR, always a great battle. All right, Craven Light says, let's not waste any time with this. How about Craven Light heading on over to the... Oh, I almost took your Craven rover. Sorry, Craven. Look at that. Craven Light in the dungeon, pulling Samurai into the dungeon. So we are right out of the gates. Okay, let's make this happen. So Craven, Samurai, Riley, Craven, give me a 999 if you guys are ready to go to the maze. First person that gives me 4 digits wins the maze. This has been Craven's specialty, but we'll see. We'll see how he does against Samurai. All right, here we go, everybody. First 4 numbers, Torment Maze. Go. Oh, this one's a tough one. This one is not going to be done in a few seconds. I can tell you that. All right, we got both players. Checking it out. Craven says 1948. Samurai says 1948. They are both correct. Craven Light, just a little bit faster. Craven Light. Oh, I got lost. Sorry. I even got lost on it. Craven Light, which buff would you like? Gonna grab a Pet Repel. Okay. Pet Repel, Craven Light, and Craven Light, turn number 1. You're on the clock. What would you like to do? Both players in the dungeon, and both player. All right, we've got double Mythic Blaine, Seal, Absorption, Standard Ammo Red Gel from the Law Dog. Neither player can use legendaries. Samurai, you got double Mythic Blaine coming your way, and then you got standard ammo. Riley does have a gear absorption, which will absorb some of the damage. But we are in the portal, so we know double Mythic Blaine is no joke. All right, she says wait. Craven throwing a lot of early buffs. All right, so she's going to play Red Psycho. And the double Mythic Blaine is going to hit. All right, so first thing that happens with double Mythic Blaine is it hits that absorption that she has for a gear. But it will deal some additional damage. Double Mythic Blaine is going to deal more than the 20% absorption it goes through. In fact, it's going to deal another 15%. So I'm taking Riley down to 85%. So 85% is going to take her down 1 rung. She has no absorption. She plays Red Psycho. So Psycho is going to be played. That'll also come off MIR's board when we go back to the main map. That Red Psycho is going to get rid of Craven's first absorption, his gear absorption. So the red will take that out. He just played another one. That one is going to stay because it does stack. He didn't put any juice on it, so still stopping it. He takes no damage. Samurai, you're up. Your first turn. You guys can see instead of the juice, he put the absorption on. All right, she's going to play a seal. Absorption. Red Stasis and a Spruce. All right. And the Spruce Grenade is just going to break his absorption. Craven Light, your move. Craven Light won the mind. He's trying to win 1 out of 2. Currently has a slight health advantage and a slight level advantage. The ultimate game of chess going on right now. You've got a sniper and a ninja. Both very good at head-to-head PvP. One wrong move by either player could cost them the MBS. Gonna steal Riley's boss. Gonna go Vines and gonna go Diablo ammo. To Samurai. Craven throwing a little bit of a curveball here, mixing it up. It hits. All right. So he's stealing her boss. He's going to go Vines. Vines is going to break the absorption. And she lets the seal breaker hit. Diablo, Craven switching it up from regular damage to AP damage. Craven, over 1,500 AP. The Diablo. Weapon. Buffs. 1,535. Taking Samurai down 1 rung. It's going to break her seal. It's going to put her on the hook. And it's taking, her health is at 75, but her base is at 50%. So Samurai at 50% health based on her base. The Diablo gets through. That was risky. So Samurai, you are 2 levels below. You're at 50% health. Craven's sitting up top. He won the mind. He's trying to squeak out the body. Your final move. That's a 50% shot. That's huge. Directly going AP. Craven does have a layer of protection as well. He's got a seal. He's got a pet repel, so he feels pretty good about it. As a reminder, all health resets at the end of the portal as well. Death in the portal is worth a feather, 25 points. All right, got Samurai's final move. Riley, we're going to give you about 10 more seconds to get your move in. Remember, all healing effects are nerfed. All right, she says, you got it. That was a big move at the end. Craven switched it up. Don't blame her. This is Craven's specialty, everybody. So all of these pets, everything else will drop off. Craven does get his 2 seals. And we'll take you back to the main map. She says congratulations. Craven Light with a couple buffs. Also, 200 points for Team SLY. And MIR did use a Psycho. All right, let's kick it over to Samurai. We skip Samurai. We go to Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you're up. Ocean Man is ready to roll. He says, give me that boss to Main Street. You got it. Ocean Man, boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Gonna collar. No Psycho. Plum Arrow to B-Dub. And hinder B-Dub to give her a -1. B-Dub's like, this hinder every week. All right, you can't Psycho the Plum Arrow attack. And B-Dub, they say wait. Ray says you're not going to use the Psycho, but B-Dub says we might have something else in store for you for that Plum Arrow. Kel's going to use her intervene to stop it. All right, SLY trying to get some things out early and often here. B-Dub, you're up. So Ocean Man, Boss to Main Street, Seal, using a legendary Plum Arrow is stopped by the intervene, and B-Dub is hindered for a -1. We got B-Dub, Dimes, Moon, Bones, and Kel. B-Dub says, give me that boss over to the side chest. You got it, B-Dub. Boss in 1, we'll cap in 3. Sleet Wand. Sleet Wand, we are going to freeze that first black block. All right, got to move just a couple things here on the map. Give me a second. And I'll get the rest of B-Dub's move in 1 second. All right, says it hits, so we got Seal, Absorption, and Cadet to the Temple Fire. Let's give B-Dub that Seal. Give her first turn Absorption, which will stack with her other Absorption. She might have been expecting a shutdown. Craven says, nope, we're going to let it hit. So they do open up the first Temple Chamber. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Deadly Dimes. I think Deadly Dimes is going to be ready to go too. Dimes will give you 15 seconds to get that move in. Deadly Dime's going Cape of Craven. She's using her legendary. Going to use the ability to steal Moon's boss. Riley and Moon are both bossless. She is going to go with the Furnace Wand. A little bit of fire. So that Furnace Wand, total combined rage cannot be over 6 in this round. So you can play an S8, but we'll nerf it down to 6 if that happens. And we are taking the red wand off the board. So we already got red and blue. Of course, they're going to hinder B-Dub to give B-Dub a -2 till the 6th round. Going to send Boss over to their chest. So Dime's playing Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. 3 bosses occupying right now. Pet Repel, Blue Gel to the Flame, and a hinder. So let's see if B-Dub she says it hits. All right, opening up chambers on both sides, so each team can occupy their own chamber if they choose to this round. If not, next round can be occupied by anybody. All right, let's go from Dimes over to the Moon Rover man. All right, Moon. Don't do it. We got Moon, Bones, and Kel. He says, I'm going to jump in the Moon Rover because he's a little tired. There you go. All right, tire for Moonshot. Let's get him on the board, 25-point tire. Going to go to the temple. Driving that Moon Rover right up the temple stairs. Look at that. And no Anthrax, Moon. I'm going to give you a warning. You're double dipping on the red wands. That is a big, big can't do it. She just used the furnace. Going to play Absorption. Grizz to Dimes. And Gas Blast. Grizz to Dimes, Gas Blast to Bones. So Craven, you got a Grizz and a Gas Blast. Moonshot taking full advantage of the range in his Range Rover. All right, so Grizz to Dimes. Going to get rid of her Pet Repel. Moon was going to steal it. So you see why he was going to steal it. He had a 1-2 combo shot. And they're going to tank Page 1 to Gas Blast. So neither go through. All right, so again, if you guys are watching, he used the absorption. Was going to steal her Pet Repel. He can't. The Grizz hits the Pet Repel, goes away. Gas Blast is shut down. Let's go from Moon over to Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones, you're up from the tank zone. We got Bones, and then we got Kel. Yeah, Bomber Bones is pretty speedy, too. That's what we call her. We're going to give her 15 seconds. And Kel, you're on deck, so be ready to go. And then we'll transition over to the second round. We're going to pick up the pace just a little bit. We had a first turn dungeon. Always slows it down a touch. But round number 2 should be a speed round. Red Curtis to the wall. Jump into the tank. All right, jumping into the tank. She's going to get that E1 starting out. Going to drop Seal. All right. Shifting Winds. Moon does not have a Pet Repel. And it would have been resolved anyway. So Shifting Winds cannot be played because there is no unresolved smoke. So Shifting Winds is still on the board. The Air Wands are still on the board for either team. We're not taking the Air Wand off the board. All right, so I've got Red Curtis to the wall. She gets in the tank. She's going to play a Seal. And hinder B-Dub. All right, so B-Dub, here's what you're looking at. Amy has a Tyranny, which gives her a +3. So she's going +3, +6, plus the tank, but the highest she can get is E6 because of Tammy's wand. So she's throwing an E6 Rapture after Red Curtis hits. Red Curtis will break the ice block, E6 Rapture after that. All right, Red Curtis is going to open up that wall. B-Dub is going to play gold blue. First blue of the game for MIR off the board. Gold blue is going to break Amy's gear absorption. All right, so her first turn absorption is off the board. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, final move of round number 1. Mythic Torrent to Straw Seal. All right, Kel, get that first turn absorption as well. All right, Torrent. Going to light a Straw Man. Yep. Amy is in the temple. Torrent to Straw Man, Seal, Absorption, and Inferno. Craven Light. Does the Inferno hit? All right, so we're going to light a second straw man. Now, Kel would take inhalation, but she has a gear absorption and she just played one. So she lights it, she takes no damage, and she still has her absorption. All right, that is the end of round number one. End of round number one. I've got Blessing for SLY, Blessing for MIR. Got a halo for Kel. Got a halo for Dimes. Straw man, we got 2 lit up for Team MIR. So 10 points for MIR. Early straw man game. DZ 25-25. Moon in the temple. Bones in the temple. All right, let's go to round number 2. Round number 2. We go to Craven Light. We skip Craven Light. We go to Samurai. Samurai, you are teleported back down to the tank zone. Your move. All right, going to go Mythic Kang to B-Dub's boss. Riley playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. Pet Repel, F4 Rapture loaded to the wall. All right, she does have to leave the tank zone. So we'll move her up here in range. And it hits. All right, MIR getting on the board. Little teardrop action. F4, what are we looking like? Taking down a black and a green. Black and a green. All right, Mythic Kang is in play. Pet Repel's in play. F4 Rapture gets a job done with a teardrop. Let's go over to Ocean Man in the bomber zone. Ocean Man, you're up. Wow, B-Dub, you got hindered and you got dusted. Putting the dust on B-Dub. Going to haunt B-Dub to lower her damage. And he's going S8, Freedom to bury the dead. B-Dub does the S8, bury the dead. It hits. All right. So here's the way it works. There are 3 choices. He will either get the rover, the tank, or the scarage. If he gets the rover, it won't bury it because that's alive and well. But he can bury the scarage or the tank, which is unoccupied. That could be huge. All right, here we go. Ray, I'm going to take you to bury the dead. I want you to give me 4 numbers from 1 to 9. Give me 4 numbers. Four, 2, 6, 8. 4, 2, 6, 8. All right, Ray, give me 3 more numbers that are not those numbers. He says 139. 1 and 3. And we stop right there. Ocean Man burying the scarage. So horse and buggy out of play for MIR. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to B-Dub. B-Dub is -3 hindered, minus damage, and she's got dust smoke. So we got B-Dub, we got Dimes, we got Moon, Bones, and Kel. Somewhere in the distance, Captain JJ says, darn it, Ray. He was probably looking for the tank, but the carriage is probably a nice consolation prize. All right, B-Dub's going to go Mythic Kang to her own boss. B-Dub playing Mythic Kang. Yours could be worth 63. Vines to Dimes. I love the ring. It sounds good, right? Vines to Dimes and then F4 Red's Revenge. Well, she's got a -3. So with a dust smoke. So it's going to be equivalent to a little less than a Red's Revenge. But we'll go Vines to Dimes. Vines to Dimes is going to take Dimes down to 90. Watch your back, Dimes. Taking some negative health. All right. B-Dub, the juice is expended and you got the dust smoke. 75% of that green block. You got 25 green remaining. Hinder and the dust smoke combo. Taking all the juice off that Red's Revenge. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Vine Dimes. Give Dimes about 15 seconds. Look, she's ready to go. Mythic Kang to Main Street Ball. Super fast, Dimes. All right, Dimes playing Mythic Kang. She could cap 63 extra, if that caps. Also playing Heal and Seal Absorption. Standard blue gel to the flame. Heal and Seal to get her health back. Putting out one of those flames. There's no inhalation to extinguish a flame. So she's good to go. That'll take MIR down to 1 straw man. So again, we got Mythic Kang's good. Heal and Seal gets rid of the Vine effect. We'll heal her back to 100 absorption. And Standard ammo, blue gel to the flame. Let's go from dimes over to the Moon Rover. We got a rover and a tank occupying the temple. We got Moon and we got Bones and then we got Kel. Tanks are worth E2 this round. Get stronger each round. Early scoring with Team SLY, getting to Mind, Body, and Soul. They also have a couple bosses out. MIR, chipping away at one of the walls. Very early in the match. Got Moon, Bones, and Kel. Moon's going to head over to the DZ. Put him right there. Going to Talon Kel over to the temple. Going to E3 standard ammo red gel to raise boss from the D9. Also going to hinder Bones to give her a -1. Craven does not like the E3. D9 for sure. Moon says, this is not free parking. You don't get to sit there on the chest with your boss and expect me to not lock and load. Dark Psycho from Deadly Dimes. All right, taking one Psycho off the board. And here's the deal with Dark Psycho. Moonshot cannot use any legacy item for one turn. So Moon, next round, you can't use that Dark 9 or any other legacy item. Just for one turn. All right, Moon goes to DC. Talon's Kel. He shoots at Ray's boss. Dimes puts up the Dark Psycho, using one Psycho and also shutting down his legacy usage for one round. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Bomber Bones with a -1 hinder. So, Bones, you are in the tank, gives you a +2. So, you got a net +1 still in the temple. We got Bomber Bones, and then we got Kel, and that'll be the end of round number 2. Bomber Bones, look at that. Speedy Bones. She might get that fastest player of the year. Mythic Kang to the Main Street boss. So, we got another Mythic Kang up there. Bones could be worth 63. Pet Repel. Honk Kel to lower her damage. Kel's got minus damage. I think you've already played a Pet Repel. You did not. I guess I gave you a seal. All right. There's your pet repel. All right, Mythic Kang, pet repel, S6 Rapture loaded to the wall. B-Dub, that's an F5 Rapture. Yep. So she's getting the pet repel now. Gold blue from Kel. All right, let's send that second blue over. Put it right there, and that's going to break Dimes' seal. I'm sorry, Bones' seal. Kel, you're up. Final move of round number 1. And you are haunted. Captains, have your substitutes ready to go. And we'll bring those subs in at the end of Kel's turn. Dune to Strawman, Fear Bones. F5, Red's Revenge loaded to the wall, and Hinder Bones. Gonna give Bones a -2. All right, Dune to Strawman. We're gonna light a Strawman. No penalty for that. Gonna Fear Bones. It will take her out of the temple, but will not resolve. She'll still get her blessing. Move her over to the no zone. F5 Red's Revenge does hit. And we're going to finish off the 25% of that blue block. I'm sorry, green block. Take down a blue. And 50% of a blue. Just as a clarification, this question came up early in the season. Does a fear smoke fear you out? No, it makes you throw it in reverse, hit the gas, and drive out. So the fear smoke does not remove you from the vehicle. It makes you move the vehicle with yourself. So she doesn't lose control of it, but she loses control of herself. So Dune to Strawman, Fearing Bones out, F5, and Hinder gives her a -. So, at the end of that round, Bones does get credit for the occupying of the zone, but she's no longer in the zone at the start of the turn. Kel gets the blessing as well. Moonshot gets a halo. Dimes gets a second halo. Strawman, Kel lit it up. Another 10 for MIR. DZ, 25-25. And I've got the other acknowledgments. All right, captains, give me your subs. I know them, so I'm going to go ahead and move them. All lingering smoke is gone. JJ coming into the bomber zone. B-Dub heading over to the sideline. She is still the captain, but she's off the field. Tiny coming in for Ocean Man. Great job, Ray. Good to see you in the mix tonight, my man. Put Tiny in here. We got an elevation wand dime, so she'll keep her seal. Moonshot doesn't have a seal or a pet repel. JJ, if you can go ahead and post your buffs as well if you haven't yet. All right, so Moonshot keeps his absorption. Did not have it either smoke. He doesn't lose it. Amy is playing Elevation Wand, so Dimes keeps hers. She also keeps her repel. Tiny is coming in at 80% health. JJ is coming in at 80% health. All right, let's go to round number 3. All right, so suffocation is preventable. So I do have to ask when a new player comes in or somebody comes in. Tiny or JJ, would you like to prevent the 20% damage from suffocation? The only thing your team can do is use a prevention. So you can either start at 80% or prevent it. Up to you. All right, JJ staying at 80. And Tammy, if that was in the notes incorrectly, we'll update it. But suffocation is preventable at the start of the round. So I'm assuming Tiny's going to stay 80%. All right. Squid bid. Craven Lighter, we playing a squid tonight? Yes or no? All right, they're going to kill the squid. Okay, well, let's bring Craven Light out of the dungeon. Craven Light, you're up. Now, Craven Light, you are not established in any zone. You're in the dungeon zone. Just in case. So round number 3, we got 4 players. We're going to speed this one up, everybody. We got Craven, and then we got Samurai. All right, Craven is going to go to the temple. A whole lot of buffs. Going to play Elton. All right, I'm going to red Stasis Samurai. Going to go Dust to Kill. And I'll get to Elton in a second. Going to hinder Kill to give her a -1. All right, and Moon, I'm sure you're familiar with Elton at this point. No pets, legends, activation, and you can't enrage this turn. All right, and B-Dub, we got an F4 Seismic to the wall. How do you feel about that F4 Seismic? Hits. All right, Craven Light, getting the wall game. We're taking down a black and a green. And we're going to put this up here as a reminder that they have rocked the world already. So we got one Seismic in play. There you go. Big arrow. Because Seismics are big deals. All right, let's go from Craven over to Samurai. Moon is silenced. No pets. No activations. No legendaries. No rage. Or one round. Got Samurai, and then we got Tiny. Samurai, Seal and Thrill, F5 Red's Revenge, loaded to the wall. Craven Light says, wait. He says, you know what? It's getting a little too close to that teardrop. I'm going to slow it down. Gold blue from Dimes. Playing gold blue. Going to get rid of nothing because she's Seal and Thrilled. But she is going to take the damage. Samurai, gold blue, taking you down to 80%. So Seal and Thrill will resolve. She will get to seal this round. Let's go from Samurai over to Tiny. Tiny, start of your turn. We cap the first boss of the night. And you'll see this a lot tonight probably. Couple of Mythic Kang. SLY getting on the board with some double 63s. And the first flag of the night. Ooh, gonna Cosmic Heart Kel's Lantern. Not using the lantern for 2 rounds. Falls to Main Street. So Kel will get that back in round 5. Seal and Thrill. M7 Red's Revenge to the wall. And B-Dub's not in the game, so I will allow you to redirect the Hinder. All right, Hart, Kells, Lantern, boss to Main Street. Tiny playing boss. In 3 with cap in 5. M7 Red's Revenge. Going to be Judas over to the MIR wall. Craven Light. Tiny's going to prevent it. All right, let's go from Tiny over to JJ. All right, after it caps, let's give MIR 63. Let's also give them their first flag of the night. MIR double kings. JJ is going to play boss in 3 with cap in 5. Heal and seal. F7 seismic loaded to the wall. That would take JJ back up to 90% with the heal and seal. Little F7 seismic action, Craven Light. Craven Light says pump the brakes there just a little bit. Gold blue from Bones. Each team 1 blue remaining. And that gold blue, she might have healed herself up to 90. That gold blue is going to take her down to 70. Seismic is stopped. Let's go from JJ over to Dimes from the DZ. We got Dimes and then we got Moon and the Moon Rover. Give 15 seconds, Dimes. Dimes, Moon, Bones, and Kel. Kel with a -2 hinder on her. Bones with a -2. B-Dub with a -3. Vines to JJ, Creole to JJ, and putting out a flame. All right, Vines getting rid of that seal. Also going to take her down to 60%. Creole, give her a pet repel. Take JJ down to 55%. And a blue gel. Put out a flame. It hits, so MIR with 1 flame remaining. All right, let's go over to Moon and the Moon Rover. You're up, Moon. Tiny at 80, Samurai at 80, JJ 55. SLY with a second flag. Two flags to 1. And we got JJ on one flag, and we got Tiny on Main Street. All right, Moon's going to throw a max seal over to JJ. Going to gas blast Bones, and he is in the rover. He's got range. Gas blast will ejector from the tank. And look, he's throwing this all the way from here. This is the way it would work. Watch this. It'd go. Look at that range. You guys love it. It hits. All right. Gas blast Bones. Look at this. We're about to get a bone sickle, everybody. All the way to the other side. Chilling like a villain. All right. Tank for Team SLY is out of play. Tank's off the board. Moon making a big splash there. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Bones. Got Bones, and then we got Kel, and then we'll move to round number 4. Kel in the temple with some dust smoke. Craven in the temple. Give Speedy about 10 more seconds. Get her move in. And Kel, you're on deck. There it is. She's going to go boss to the side chest. Going to be over here where she's at. So Bones playing boss in 3. We'll cap in 5. Little seal and thrill. And she's got to get in range. So we're going to move her over to the no zone. But she is in grenade range there. F5 seismic to the wall with disperse. She's got a -2 on it with a thrill. Looking like a Fury 4 B-dub with the disperse bonus. It hits. All right, we've got a couple more blocks going down. This time we're taking a green and a blue. But more importantly, we got double seismic. Team SLY. You got one option. Well, actually, you got 2. You want to, okay, I was going to say, you want to kick Moon out of the rover, or you want to get rid of the tank? They want to get rid of the tank. So this is not like Bury the Dead. With seismic, you can actually capsize something that's occupied. But they choose to tank. MIR's tank is out of play. All right, Kel, final move of round number 3. SLY playing aggressive. They went double seismic early. All right, she's going to unholy the dust. Roxy to light a straw man. No inhalation damage. F4 seismic loaded to the wall. See if Craven Light, how he feels about that seismic. F4, Craven. Now, she is -2. So that is an E2 seismic. It hits. And I'm going to tell you, Kel, that hinder almost shut you down. Luckily, that's 1.5 blue blocks. Taking to 1.5 and barely taken down. All she had to do was touch it. But barely got that block down. 3 red blocks remaining. All right, that's the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I got Moonshot grabbing a second halo. Deadly Dimes grabbing a third halo. Craven Light with a blessing. Kel with a blessing. Strawman, 10 more points for MIR. DZ, 25-25. Let's go to round number 4. Round number 4, Craven Light from the Temple. You're up. Give you 15 seconds to get your move in. Got Craven Light, then we got Samurai. Five more seconds, Craven Light. Binds to Moon. Gonna go Dark King, Thrill, F5, Kata loaded to the wall. So if Dark King hits Moon, he's going to steal your stasis. So Vine's going to get rid of your absorption. Absorption's out of play. Dark King's going to hit Moonshot. It's going to take him down 95% of his health. F5 Kata with Thrill Smoke. Going to give him equivalent to a S6 Kata. Blue block. 50% of a blue block. 1.5 blue. Finds Dark King and a S6 Kata. Let's go from Craven Light over to Samurai. Samurai, Tiny, and JJ. Tiny, you're on deck. Be ready to go. Samurai, we'll give you 10 more seconds to get your move in. And Tiny and JJ. Going to send her for points. All right, Samurai grabbing 20 points with Sender. Max Seal Moon, S6 Red's Revenge to the wall. Hits. S6 Red's Revenge. Down in the red zone. Red block. Red block. 1 red block remaining. Let's go from Samurai over to Tiny. Tiny going to send Mythic Kang over to Tiny's boss. Caps could be worth 63. Finds to kill. Blue Spark, S8. Vlad's loaded with Rampage to the wall. Binds to kill with Breaker Seal. Or Breaker Absorption, sorry. Tiny be adding a point of Rampage. Looking like a S10 B-dub. Strongest grenade in the game with an S10. Gold blue from Moon. Final blue of the game for Team MIR. Going to break Tiny Seal. All right, let's go from Tiny over to JJ. Sorry, Tiny. B-Dub ain't letting you throw that Vlad's Verdict. She saw what Riley just did with the Red's Revenge, so she knew you were upscaling a little bit. Had to shut it down. We got JJ, Dimes, Moon, Bones, and Kel. Give JJ 15 seconds to get her move in. Dimes, you're on deck, so be ready. JJ doesn't even need 15 seconds. Look how fast she is. Mythic Kang. JJ could be worth 63. Heal Smoke. Yep, that's fast. Ouch. Craven Light was quick on the draw. Sorry, I got to book it. Oh, Hill Smoke's good. Sorry. You're good. Nope, you're good. I misread it. I was thinking Heal Potion. Craven was fast on it. Your Heal Smoke is good. I was like, she got the Heal Potion in there. Craven did hits quickly. But because of Heal Smoke, it's not a problem. F8 Lithium loaded is good. So JJ, going to take down that wall. Congratulations, JJ. Going to give JJ a gold bar. That's a 50-point gold bar, JJ. First full wall of the game on the scoreboard. And we're giving her a third flame. But we're not giving her inhalation either because she spread the flame. Okay, so with Mythic Kang, she's good. Healing Smoke, she's good. F8 Lithium shuts down the wall, gets a gold bar, resets the wall, and spreads a flame without taking any damage. That's the way to go pro. Good job, JJ. All right, let's go from JJ over to Deadly Dimes. See if Dimes can top that one. All right, so she plays. She doesn't do anything about the smoke. That means JJ is back to 100% health after the Heal Smoke resolves. Going to send Vial over to Kel. Going to break Kel's seal. Going to Grizz Kel. F5 Trixie to their Kang and the wall. All right, so B-Dub, we got a Grizz to Kel. We got a Trixie to that Kang. And then the Trixie's going to split to the wall. And we got Moon on deck. So Moon, start planning out your moves, sir. We got Moon, Bones, and Kel. Mythic Tanner from Kel, first Tanner of the game. Let's put it up there. That Mythic is going to break Tammy's absorption. The 15 carryover is going to break her seal. Trixie will hit, and Kel will be launched out of the temple. And she'll land in the SLY Swamp or the SLY Smog. And that's going to take her down to 90 from the Smog. Plus the launch, I got Kel sitting at 85. And the Vile Smoke effect will go with her. And the Trixie to SLY's wall, not much. You're going to take it from 50% wall down to 35%. So very little damage. Still over a third of that wall remaining. So it doesn't even take down the rest of that blue block. So Trixie splits. Vile Smoke to Kel. Hey, Trigger. Yes, absolutely. Good to see you as well. So we got Vile Smoke over to Kel. Grizz to Kel. F5 Trixie to Kang and also the wall. All right, let's go from Dimes over to Moon. Give Moonshot 15 seconds. So we got Moon, we got Bones, and then we got Kel. All right, Moon, going to head over to the temple. I got to give Kel her halo back. It got left in the temple. Sorry, Kel. All right, Moon, riding over to the temple. Take his seal and his halos. Going to go Dust to Bones. F4, Rapture to the wall. Craven Light, does it hit? He says, wait. He does not want to see another teardrop on another wall. Believe me. Red blue from Craven. He says, let's do it. All right, final blue. And that is going to get rid of Moonshot's seal. Moonshot's happy to get that blue out of play as well. And let's go from Moonshot over to Bones. Dust and Bones. And she is hindered. Bones going to send her for points. Give her that 20. Going to unholy that Dust. Oh, she says, give me the Elmo. F4 Elmo. It's looking like a E2 Elmo after the hinder. Hits. Bones getting a +10 from the Elmo. And the E2, you are taking down a third of that block. But you guys saw the red's a little stronger. Only 40% of the next red block. You still got 60 red remaining. 60% red. So you got 3.6 MIR on a brand new fresh wall. Kel, bring us home. This is the final move of the first half, everybody. Great moving first half. Excellent gameplay. Let's see what Kel has in store. And then we will go to second half where we have a round of 5 players. 2 rounds of 5 players. Give Kel about 10 more seconds to get her move in. All right, 5 more seconds. All right, going to Cyrus. We're going to take down the first 3 blocks. It was use it or lose it right there. So Cyrus taking 3 out on that wall. Talon JJ to the DZ. And S6 Seismic loaded to the wall, Craven Light. It hits. S6 Seismic, second wall. Taking down double blue. And that is the first Seismic for Team MIR. Captains, give me your subs. Calculate. We've got Moonshot with a blessing. Craven Light with a blessing. JJ with a halo. Deadly Dimes with halo number 4. Strawman, we got 3 lit up for Team MIR. Looking like 15 points. 15-0. DZ, 25-25. Moon back in the temple. Craven in the temple. Crimson in for Tiny. Animal as an extra rover. All lingering smokes go away. JJ loses her seal. Dimes loses her pet repel. Samurai keeps hers. Kel going back to the DZ. The vile smoke goes away. B-Dub coming back in. All right, hang on a second, Moon. We'll check that in a second. All right, we got Nixie. We got Animal. I need Crimson's buffs. The Moon Rover's out of play. Nixie coming in as an extra bomber. All right. All right. I was going to say, Sly, any objection to that challenge? Craven says that is correct. So, MIR, what do you want to flip? You want to flip the carriage? Or do you want to flip the Rover? All right, Rover's out of play. All right, and the carriage comes back in half number 2. Both buggies are back in play. All right, here's the order for the second round. We've got, it'll be Craven, Samurai, Crimson, B-Dub, Dimes, Moon, Bones, Kel, Animal, and Nixie. Craven Light, you're up. 10 seconds to get your move in. Second half, everybody. We're in round number 5. I'm going to take this seismic back out of play. Both teams reset their seismics. So both have flipped something, so they're at 0-0. Craven, Temple. Going to Cosmic Guard. Going to put Ward on Crimson. Phoenix to their wall. Send Smoke to B-Dub. S6 Kata loaded with Echo. So Craven Light, pick a stat for B-Dub. And we're going to put a piece of her armor in the temple. All right, B-Dub, going to lower your health. So we're going to put your Enforcer chest piece is going in the temple. Also going to play Phoenix to the wall. I'm going to turn that into a green block. All right, so they'll get the points for a green block if they take it down. Going to go to the temple. Going to play guard. Going to put ward on Crimson. Play Phoenix to their wall to change the blue to a green. Send Smoke, B-Dub, remove her armor, S6 Kata loaded to the wall with Echo. And that is going to give Crimson a point of rage. 60% red wall. Taken down to 60 and taken down 80. So you got 20% of a red wall remaining. 2.2. All right, let's go over to Samurai. Samurai, your move. Samurai is in the tank zone. Samurai is going to head over to the temple. So B-Dub's armor is going to stay there if she can't get in. Also going to play Rod. More dust to bones. S6. What type of grenade? She's like, just a grenade. Animal's going to evoke it. Doesn't matter what it is. All right, Carnage, S6 Carnage. Animal's going to evoke it. It's going to cut it in half. It's going to take down the green block. %50 of the red block. So that's a minus 15 on that wall. So if they finish the whole wall, instead of getting 300, they'll get 285. All right, let's go to Crimson Tide. Crimson, your move. Start of Crimson's turn. We're going to cap another 63 for SLY. Also going to take another flag on Main Street. 3 flags for SLY. It's going to go Dark Boss to Main Street. Playing Dark Boss in 5. Could be worth a bonus 25 if it caps. It's going to play Quake. So, Quake is going to kick Riley out of the temple. And it's going to close that chamber for 2 rounds. So there's only 1 temple chamber that is available until round 7. And right now, Craven occupies it. Going to hinder B-Dub to give her a full -4. She cannot be hindered again. S6 Elmo loaded to the wall. And if you guys saw Kel's Red Revenge, it took 2 red. This is a little less than a Red's Revenge. Crimson is getting the 10 from the Elmo. But they had 2.2 left. %50 of a red block remaining. Half a red still on the board. All right, let's go from Crimson over to B-Dub. B-Dub's up. So Dark Boss to Main Street. Send Smoke to B-Dub. And give me a stat. All right, going to take B-Dub's Enforcer Cape. It's got 2 pieces of gear from B-Dub, so it's going to lower her health and all the stats that are attached to that. Dark Boss, Quake, Send Smoke, hinder B-Dub, and then the Elmo hit. All right, B-Dub's going to head over to the temple stairs. Going to send Ward over to Nixie. Going to go heal and seal. S6 Carnage loaded to the wall. Got 3.5 red for MIR. Got 50% of a red wall remaining for SLY's first wall. JJ's boss capped. And another 63 for MIR. So flags are now 3-2. All right, Animal's going to evoke it. All right, evoke coming in. We're going to take down the 50%. and 30%. 70% of the wall remaining after the evoke. Got 2.7 left for MIR on that wall. And actually, sorry, I'm going to back that up. B-Dub has a -4 hinder. So that's going to be an S2 Carnage. Roll it back. That's a full red block. 3 full red, putting 30% back on after the hinder and the evoke. So 3 full red blocks. Let's go over to dimes. Dime's going to send Ward over to Animal. Max Seal herself. And she's going to try to hit flame number 3, B-Dub. And after dimes, we got Moonshot. Be ready to go, Moon. It hits. Let's put out a flame. Moonshot's up. We'll give Moonshot 15 seconds to get his move in. We got Moon, Bones, Kel, Animal, and Nixie. Moonshot gonna steal Joe's boss. Gonna max spark Joe. Slow him down. Vial to Craven and Gas Blast to Craven. Vial's gonna break his seal. And we got a Gas Blast incoming. Animal's going to intervene to shut it down. Bones, you're up after the intervene. Moon stole Animal's boss. Max spark Joe to slow him down. Vial to Craven, broke his seal. And Gas Blast to Craven is shut down. We got Bones, Kel, Animal, and Nixie. Bones is dusted. Give Bones about 10 seconds to get her move in. Kel, you're on deck. Have your move ready to go. As a reminder, Crimson is at 80%, Nixie is 80%, and B-Dub, you're at 80%. All took suffocation from the bomber zones. All right, Bone's going to destroy the wall. She also wants to play Silas. To release the carriage. Now it'd be 3 turns and 2 blocks. And it is stealthed. So in round 7, Bones 2 blocks. M7 Red's Revenge is going to finish off that wall. Took a little while, but SLY taking down their first wall of the night. Bones getting a gold bar. 50 points for Amy. SLY getting on the board with a solid, they have 3 flags and they have a solid block now. Just type it, Craven. You are correct. Okay, I'm going to back that up. Craven is correct. Silas plays as a sniper. Which means she does not get the block. And B-Dub, it's going to reset. They're going to have a fresh wall. So you have an M7 Red's Revenge with arc smoke and a dust smoke nerf. So do you want that to hit on the fresh wall? So Silas is a sniper, so they just get the 1 block. No gold bar for taking down the block. But let me know if it still hits. All right, so the M7 Red's Revenge is in question at this point because it's a fresh wall. If you guys are confused, so what happened was I applied the grenade to the wall and misappropriated the carriage. So now the carriage would take the 1 red block that was remaining, resetting the wall. So I'm giving B-Dub a chance to respond to the fresh wall because she was thinking it was going to hit the previous wall. Samurai is going to intervene the grenade, so the grenade does not hit. All right, let's go from Bones over to Kel. All right, and also on Amy's turn, she did cap. So we got 4 flags for SLY. Four flags to 2. Crimson is on Main Street, and Kel's going to play a boss to Main Street. So we got a little bit of a battle here. Dark boss and Kel's boss. She's going to seal and thrill. Max Spark Animal to keep him in place. And activate Lantern and Gas Blast Craven. It's pretty deadly Lantern. We'll put Craven in the no zone. All right, boss to Main Street, seal and thrill. Keeping Animal in place and activate the Lantern, makes it undetectable, can't stop it. All right, Animal, you're up. We got Animal, and then we got Nixie. All right, Animal, going to bring out Gold Nolan. Seal and thrill, M7 Mighty Mike to their wall. All right, I got to move Animal over here in range. He is stuck in place temporarily. And that's a good point. Animal has no range. Animal, you got no range. I will let you redirect that Mighty Mike to a target you have range on. It's got to be the Mighty Mike, though. I'm going to throw it at B-Dub. B-Dub, he's going to break your seal. Does it hit? Just reconfirm if it hits. All right, B-Dub is losing her seal. Animal has Nolan out, M7, equivalent to an M8, Mighty Mike, and breaks B-Dub seal. Let's go from Animal over to Nixie. Final move of round 5. And after Nixie, we will go back to Craven Light in round 6. So Craven Light, be ready to go. Luna Lamp Samurai. Going to do Dark Boss to their chest. Nixie playing Dark Boss. In 5, cap in 7. Could be plus 25 extra. Luna Lap will give Riley extra S8 bonus. Going to go Pet Repel. Mag 7 Easter Beaster with Echo. Going to send that +1 up to Samurai. So Craven, you're looking like an S8 Easter Beaster to the wall. All right, Amy's going to intervene. So once we intervene, that is the end of round number 5. B-Dub is going to rotate into the temple. Now remember, there's only one chamber for this round as well. B-Dub gets her armor back. 5 blessings for Team MIR. Kel getting a second halo. Dimes getting a 5th halo. Got 2 straw men lit up. It's 10 points for MIR. 0 for SLY. 25-25. Temple occupied by B-Dub. And we're moving on to round number 6. Craven Light, you're up. We got Craven Light, then we got Samurai. No one is slowed. No one is stuck in place. No one is sparked. No one is... We still got a vial smoke. Still got a dust smoke in play. We got a rod that's out. It'll play this turn. And we got a gold Nolan out. Two bosses on Main Street, one boss on the other chest. SLY with a 2-flag lead. MIR about a half of a wall lead. Red Cinder. Craven Light going to cash in 22 for Cinder. Going to Torment Samurai. M7 Rapture loaded with Rampage. Craven Light trying to get in the wall game. Rampage give Craven a +1. It's going to make it a S8 B-dub. It hits. Craven with the teardrop, taking a page out of MIR's book. S8. Rapture. As you guys saw by MIR's early damage, this is a stronger wall. Black block. Green block. 2 blocks off the board for Craven Light. SLY trying to catch up on the walls. Will they do it? Samurai, you're up. Start of Samurai's turn. Rod is taking down a red block, leaving MIR with 2 red blocks remaining. We got Samurai after Samurai. We got Crimson. Give Samurai 10 seconds to get her move in. We have Crimson, and then we have B-dub. All right, a little bit of MIR smoke on Crimson's boss. Going to go Kane, Blue Spark, Elmo loaded to the wall. It's going to hit. Crimson pretty strong in the health department. Give Riley the Elmo. It's going to be +10 for MIR. Kane's going to spread a flame. That's going to give MIR a 3rd flame. Not huge damage to Crimson's boss. Taking Crimson's boss down to 91%. So Kane down to 91%. MIR smoke surrounds the boss. Blue Spark does pump up the Elmo a little bit, but there's 2 full blocks remaining. Not taking down a red block. Riley with very little juice on that with the blue. Giving you 60% of a red block. 40% red remaining. So MIR, you got 1.4 red blocks remaining after the Elmo, but you do get the Elmo points. Let's go from Samurai over to Crimson. Crimson's on the clock. Give her 15 seconds. Both teams got a lot of things working right now. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Crimson, B-Dub, Deadly Dimes, and then Moonshot. We are in round 6. 3 bosses on the board. Crimson's going to send Mythic Kang over to Main Street Boss. Got to copy one of these, so bring that down. That's a copy of it. You guys saw it move. They still have their amount left. So Crimson with a Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to seal M7 Red's Revenge. She does have... Nope, sorry. Echo's worn off. That was last round. Craven played the Rampage. Crimson just has the M7 Red's Revenge. It hits. Slight upgrade on the grenade power. So Crimson Tide, even with the M7. Taking down a green, taking down a blue. 2 blue blocks remaining. MIR still a few blocks ahead on this wall, but it's getting pretty close. She's also going to play Chromica for some bonus points. People pulling out all the stops. So Crimson Tide adding another 10 points for Chromica. All right, let's go from Crimson over to B-Dub. B-Dub, SLY, pretty strong tonight. Very solid gameplay. We got B-Dub, Dimes, and Moonshot. Next act. B-Dub's going to turn into a tank. Summon Rocky. All right, flying Rocky right up there. Turn into a tank. M7. Vlad's Verdict to Crimson's Boss. And they're going to stack another MIR Smoke. All right, first MIR Smoke goes away. There's another one is here. M7 Vlad's Revenge is sick. I know she's got a lot of health. No team has blues. Both teams have 1 Psycho, according to my numbers, Moon. I got 1 Psycho here, and I got 1 Psycho here. And I've got 30% damage going to Crimson Tide, taking her boss from 91 down to 61. And no, back it up. Thank you, B-Dub. All right, back it up. She is hindered. Glad she caught that before I missed it. It is a S3 Vlad's verdict. Oh, not quite as powerful as we once thought. Taking Crimson's boss from 91% down to 70%. Still a pretty good hit. 21% still coming off the board with the Vlad's verdict. All right, let's kick it over from B-Dub over to Deadly Dimes. The enemy is getting near, Dimes. What do? B-Dub turned into a tank. She's got Rocky out, playing the smoke. And luckily, she was nerfed a little bit. We got Dimes, Moonshot, Bones, Kel, Animal, and Nixie. All right. No Torment to Moon. Once you add the Gamma Glob, that's it. It's a full turn. So Moon is not tormented smoked, but the Mythic Regis with the Gamma Glob is going to give you a heal. That's a 38% heal. It's taking Crimson's boss back up to full speed. But no torment. So Crimson, your boss is at 100%. Still surrounded by mirror smoke. And we go from Dimes over to Moonshot. Moonshot currently in the rover zone. Moon, Bones, Kel, Animal, and Nixie. And inventory team, make sure Dimes doesn't lose her torment. She does still have it in play if she needs it. Give Moon about 10 more seconds, and then Bones, you're on deck. All right, Moon's going to go Cosmic Shield to their wall, meaning Bones, you cannot target that on your next move. He's going to heal and seal. He's going to move to the tank zone. And he's going to go S6 Vlad's loaded to the boss. All right, so the next player cannot hit the target he chooses. Bones is the next player, so she can't target the wall. She can target whatever else she wants to do. But S6 Vlad's loaded to the wall. Moon is not hindered. %26% Moon. Taking Crimson down to 74%. All right, let's go over to Bones. Bones and then Kel. Give Bomber Bones about 10 seconds because I know she's going to be fast. She's trying for that speed award this year. All right, she's going Mythic Regis with no Gamma Glob. You can see the difference. All right, so that's going to put an H28 right back. Crimson right back to 100. Got attack pet. I love it. Both teams battling it out. She's going to throw Torment Smoke over at Nixie. And she's going to move into range. Mythic Regis good. Torment's good. Mighty Mike with no juice. All right, B-Dub says it hits. It's going to do a little rebuild, but remember, this is like an H40 with no juice on it. So MIR is sitting at 40 red. Mighty Mike's going to take him up to 65 red. Puts a quarter of a block back on. So 1.65 for Team MIR. All right, let's go from Bones over to Kel. Kel in the DZ. Got Kel. We got Animal. All right, so Kel is going to move into range so she can throw a grenade. And we'll keep her out of the no zone. That'll put her about right there. Gonna go Mythic Kang to Crimson's boss. Gonna throw Torment Smoke on the animal. Animal surrounded by Torment Smoke. M7 Lithium to the wall with Echo. And she's a -2 hinder. All right, so I got Kel at M5. All right, Kane over to Crimson. Knock her back down to 91%. Kane's going to spread a flame. We're going to flame number 4. M7 Lithium with Echo. Going to make it an M8. -2. Going to make it a S6. S6 is going to take down that 1 3/4. Kel taking down wall number 2. And getting a gold block. Second gold bar for MIR. We have got a very, very close battle, everybody. This is what it's all about, Play Dead Live. 2 flags and 2 blocks. SLY with 4 flags, 1 block. All right, Animal, you're up. You're surrounded in Torment Smoke. You and Gold Nolan in the house. We got Animal, and then we got Nixie. All right, Animal says Smoke is not resolved. He is going to unholy the Torment, which he can. Going to move into range. S8, Blue Spark with Ignite. It's a Carnage, but it's still Animal and Gold Nolan. We've seen this wall. We know this wall's a little stronger. B-Dub knows it's stronger, but still doesn't like it. Equivalent to an S9 with a little bit of Ignite. All right, B-Dub is going to prevent 1. So Gold Nolan still gets through B-Dub. All right, Animal. Finishing blue, and barely teardropping it to get rid of that red. Animal, big shot there. Lucky for MIR, B-Dub had that prevention. It would have been a lot worse. Still got 3 red remaining, but you did take down a few blocks, so the game got a little closer. All right, Nixie. Final move of round number 6 before we bring the starters back on. Nixie is tormented. Torment has resolved. All right, Nixie's going to move to the DZ. There was a little flip-flop between Nixie and Kel. Going to send a Mythic Kang over to the side boss. Her Mythic Kang caps could be worth 63. Going to put a little dust on Craven. Going to light Straw Man. Going to blue spark Bonnie. And Hinder will fall off. So BW, you're going to be sitting at a +1 in the final round. Craven going to go red Psycho. He was saving it for a rainy day. Well, it's raining. Final Psycho. Going to go back to Nixie. And going to take her down to 90%. Move to the DZ. Mythic Kang is good. Dust to Craven. Shot. And then blue spark. All right. Strawman, I got 25-25. Nixie with a halo. Dimes with halo number 6. B-Dub getting the temple. So the only blessing is there. Strawman. I got 4 Strawman for Team MIR. Craven didn't want a 5th one to get lit, but 4 Strawman is going to be worth 25. 25 more points for MIR. All right. First time we've done this. Teams, give me your starters. I didn't ask for them all night long, so it's got to be 3 starters, and that 4th sub can be whoever you want. Let me know who's going to be in there. Craven, Crimson, Dimes, and Bones. Same team we have in there. Animal, great job. We're going to move you out so you can watch your team play, see how they finish up. All right, so we're going to have JJ in for Samurai. JJ, B-Dub, Moon, and Kel. JJ will be in the tank zone. B-Dub stays in the temple. Nixie heading over to the sidelines. All right, so the order will be Craven, JJ, Crimson, B-Dub, Dimes, Moon, Bones, and Kel. Craven Light, final move of the night. You are in Dust Smoke and you're in Vile Smoke. So start of your turn, I'm going to take you down to 90% from the Vile Smoke. Give Craven Light 15 seconds. And JJ, you'll be next. The health on Crimson's boss is 91%. been healed back to 100% twice, and it was hit by a cane. Not like a walking cane. The pet cane. You guys probably saw from the lineups tonight, MIR playing without 2 players. Strong gameplay down Fly Rod and down Amanda. It's obvious now, but the cool thing about not revealing the subs, you have no idea. All right, give Craven about 5 more seconds to get his move in. And again, we got JJ on deck. All right, Craven Light's going to head over to the temple. Temple is open again. He can. We shut down for 2 rounds. Myers to B-Dub. Seal and Thrill. And he's going to shoot Rocky. No! Dude. All right, shooting Rocky. Gold Psycho from B-Dub, final Psycho of the game. Neither team has a Psycho, neither team has a blue. Craven Light, Gold Psycho is going to take him down to 70%. Myers, B-Dub, you got tar all over your hands. Going to have to peel that off. That takes time. All right, let's go over to JJ. JJ, you're on the clock. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. JJ and Moon both in the tank zone. All right, JJ's going to send Orbital up to that wall. Going to send Torment over to Crimson. Going to go Blue Spark, S8 Rapture to the wall. Working on wall number 3. Craven Light says wait. Not loving the Rapture there, JJ. Crimson's going to prevent it. No Rapture for JJ. All right, let's take it from JJ over to the Priestess Crimson Tide. Final move of the night. If that wall goes down, it'll be 15 points for that orbital for JJ. Crimson's boss is going to cap the start of her turn. It is a dark boss, which means the other boss is going to fizzle out. And that is going to be a 63 point. Mythic Kang. One boss fizzles. Crimson's boss caps. That is flag number 5 for SLY. Strong boss game tonight for SLY. And 25 for the dark boss. We got Crimson, then we got B-Dub. Give Crimson about 10 more seconds, get her move in. And we got B-Dub on deck, already preparing her move. D9 Rocky, Cray to B-Dub. They are trying to execute Rocky B-Dub. Now B-Dub has Myers already on her hands. She'd have to peel off. And now Cray, which would cut her wall damage in half. And a shot to Rocky. SLY is not playing tonight. They're bringing some old school tactics. This is a pressure campaign to minimize a lot of that damage. All right, Team MIR, hits or wait? It hits. All right, Rocky is taken down, and Cray hits B-Dub, deals a little bit of damage, not much damage to her. Gonna take her down to 95%. But she does have Cray on top of her head. So she's got Myers on her hands, keeping grenades from being tossed, and Cray on her head, cutting damage in half. What is she going to do? B-Dub, your final move of the night. Is she going to try to kill Cray, or is she going to try to get a grenade toss? And there is no hinder in the final round. So B-Dub has a +1 from the blue spark. All right, Craven says it hits. And she can't play red orbital because with MIRs, all you can do is attack. So, makes grenades stick to hands. If peeled, can only attack. So no blackout wand and no orbital. She can peel it. She can play the S8 Rapture, but that's it. Craven says it hits. Rapture is going to be a teardrop. Brand new wall, S8. Very similar to the last wall. Only a slight difference. B-Dub taking down a black block and a green block. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Deadly Dimes. Final move of the night, Dimes. And actually, I got to back that up because she peeled the tar. She didn't kill the Cray. 50% wall damage. I'm putting that green black back up there, B-Dub. She did peel the tar, but the Cray is 50% wall damage. So she takes down one block instead of two, but she does get the teardrop. Dime's going to move into wall range, so she's going to leave the DZ. I'll leave your halos up there. We know. Going to Talon Crimson over to the DZ. Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, S8, Vlad's Revenge with Rampage. Looking like an 8, 9, 10, 11. Vlad's verdict. Vlad's verdict. Let's see if it hits. We have Dimes, Moon, Bones, and Kel. B-Dub says, wait, she got something for it. Dimes is bringing out the big guns. JJ, Prevention. No wall damage. Still got the 3 blocks remaining. Moonshot. Your final move. Moonbones and Kel. Give Moon 15 seconds and Bones. You're up after that. We'll give you 15 seconds. All right, Moon is going to head over to the bomber zone. He is sealed. Going to go Phoenix to their wall. We'll turn that one blue. So we're going to go from red to blue. Blue Spark, S8 Vlad's loaded with Ignite. His is not 50%. A little bit more than an S8, which means green block, 20% of a blue block. Got 80 blue remaining. So 2.8 Moonshot. All right, let's go from Moon over to Bones. We got Bones and Kel, and we'll be finished for the night. Fast-moving match, everybody. 2 moves remaining. Look at Bones. Now that is fast. That's somebody who's ready to go. All right, she's going to move into range. She does have Dust Smoke. Dark Misha, Thrill Smoke, S8, Vlad's Verdict. She get half the rage from Moonshot. So almost 5. That's going to be 8, 9. That's an S14 Bomber Bones. 25% nerf to it. Still an S11. And a little bit of overkill. Taking down all 3 blocks. Bomber Bones finishing out wall number 2 for Team SLY. Now, that is a minus 25. So they get 275 for the wall, not 300. So Moonshot playing Phoenix, good move. Bomber Bones finishing out the wall. So we're technically on the same wall, however, MIR, pretty good advantage. All right, we're going to kick it over to Kel on Kel's turn. MIR. Another Mythic Kang. We're even in Mythic Kangs. Another Dark Boss. Plus 25 for MIR. 5 flags to 3. So we know SLY has a couple flag advantage. Kel will get the Mythic Kang. Nixies will cap at the end of Kel's turn. So she does get the additional Mythic Kang. So that's plus 63 more. S8 Vlad's Verdict. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh boy. We've seen it. And this is what it looks like. 2.8, not anymore. Gone. Taking down the teardrop. and 25% of the next wall, leaving them at 2.75. And that, everybody, is where we leave it. Great game. Great match. Oh, B-Dub playing Italio. Just in the nick of time. B-Dub. Adding the extra gold block. I see you're Italio. Getting enough juice to take it down. All right. Awesome job, everybody. Awesome job. Fast gameplay. Couple things. The DZ is still in effect. So SLY able to get 25. MIR with 0. Strawman. Another 4 for MIR. 25. 0. Halo. Crimson Tide getting her first Halo. It won't matter because Moon and Kel both had 2, so they'll finish in second. Temple. B-Dub got the Temple for a 3rd time. Give her another blessing. Craven Light got the Temple for the third time as well. No one had it more than 3. Moonshot did get the Occupy bonus. That would be a golden orb for Moonshot. DZ, I've got Deadly Dimes, 100 PCP points. Kel with 25 and Moonshot with 25. They split second place. All right, let's count down these blessings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means we're going to give an orbital to MIR. That's going to be another 15. We're going to take down these 2 red blocks, and then we're going to rebuild them. Then we're going to give them 5 more. That's going to be MIR's 3rd wall. That's huge. The way the wall plays out is big. That's 3 full walls and working on the next one. SLY has 5, which is only going to get them down into the blue. So, pretty close game. Give me 5 minutes, everybody. I'm going to do the math. I'll come back and I'll let you know who our winner is. All right, everybody, we are back, and you better buckle up because I think this might be the closest game of the season. It was a good one. Came down to the wire. I did add 25 points for a cannonball for SLY that I'd missed earlier. Bones had gotten a cannonball for occupying the tank. And here's the math. All right, really quick. And if there are any discrepancies, we'll catch it because it is that close. But I think we've got it correct. So, walls, we got MIR. 960, remember, a Phoenix changed the color. Would have been 975's 960. We got SLY, 650. Would have been 675 down to 650. So pretty big advantage to MIR. Flags, we got 1100 for SLY. We got 600 for MIR. Big advantage in flags to SLY. Strawman, I got 105 for Team MIR, 0 for SLY. Squid, 0-0. Mind, Body, and Soul, 200 points for SLY, 0 for MIR. DZ, 175 for SLY, 150 for MIR. Kangs, 315 for MIR. 252 for SLY. One additional Kang. Kel got at the end. Was big. Big points. Cannonball. Bones 25. MIR 0. Tire. Moonshot 25. SLY 0. PCP DZ points. 100 for Deadly Dimes. 50 points split 25 and 25 for Kel and Moon. Occupy bonus. Moonshot hitting all the zones. 150 bonus points, ladies and gentlemen. Then we had some extra. We had Dark Bosses, both teams. We had a couple Cinders, both teams. We had some Elmos by both teams. And Orbitals. But overall, SLY 2,599. MIR 2,525. And Craven Light is correct. Let's get Bomber Bones an extra 50. We did not get her gold bar. $2,649. Bomber Bones also getting a gold bar at the end. $26.49. MIR. $25.25. About 100 point, a little bit over 100 point game. So great job, both teams. And a fast moving match. I think we can make it even faster. We are right at midnight, one of the faster matches we've had. We cut about 45 minutes off of the gameplay. I think we can do any better. How many of you guys watching tonight or playing tonight like the new format? Give me a 999 if you like the new format. I think if we continue to push this and go with this format, we can probably get another 30 to 45 minutes off the match. All right, so we've got a Red Wedding game Monday night. And we got SLY, and we got Arc. So I'm going to ask right now, SLY and Arc, do you want to play the Red Wedding game on Monday night with a 30-move format? Let me know in chat right now. If so, we will make that next match a 30-move format. We'll continue with the same design and same gameplay, and it'll be even faster. All right, Craven and Dimes, are we good? All right. Monday night's match, Red Wedding. Arc will have 3 double legendary plays. SLY will have 2. And we will be playing 4-4, 4-4, 5-5-4. And we will be out of here before midnight. So let's do it. I love it. I like the format. And say goodbye to 1 a.m. games, everybody. We're going to get faster and faster. And we are going to get this thing down to 11 p.m. before you know it. We continue to fine tune it. We get it better and better. All right, I'm not going to talk forever. I want to thank all of you guys. Again, we've got Play Dead Live Friday night. We also have Portal Training. If you guys are available this weekend, anything that you guys can do, could be data entry, could be testing. This is going to be one of the last weeks that we have a lot of people testing. So super important. After this week, it is going to be small groups. It'll be me, 3-4 people doing some stuff on the back end, testing it. It will not be big groups after this weekend. So we're going to have some nice reveals for you guys later on. And we don't want to spoil everything that we got by showing it every single week. So we want to have a super big group this weekend. Thanks, everybody. Awesome night. Great gameplay to both teams. Pretty smooth. Great job to all the captains, the challengers, keeping it posted. We're going to continue to get better. I will see all of you guys Friday night. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me tomorrow. So, and again, Trigger, Mr. Busy Bee, best wishes to each of you and your families. So have a good night, everybody. Talk to you soon. Peace.